The following program is brought to you by Blood, Sweat, Tears, and listeners like you. To support this show and all of the shows within TWiB Nation, consider becoming a subscriber of our pay service, The TWiBularity, at twib.me/subscribe. That's twib.me/subscribe. Or you can give a one-time donation at donate.twib.me. That's donate.twib.me. We've all learned how important media is and who tells our stories. Help us be the media that you want to hear and that the media is afraid to hear. It's kind of hard to listen to yourself become irrelevant.
This is TWiB Nation.
It's so hard. It's so hard.
Hitting them high with that futuristic flow. So ahead of their time, and that shit was 5 years ago. Y'all ain't never been ready, yo. Enough is enough. Stop all of the white noise and start blacking it up.
What is going on, people? We are back. Oh my God, I don't even know where I'm at. I'm having a moment here. What's going on? This is Blacking It Up. I'm your host, Elon James White. With me is, in fact, the original Team Blackness, consisting of
Bassey Ikpi, I'm back. Yay!
You can't do
What?
that
That's
at
not-
all.
Madam,
There's a
what?
massive. You
Oh,
ruined the movie.
We just started. You get how? What? What did you do?
Well, I
What?
was introducing were you going to introduce
we-
me?
we-
I thought you were leaving an opening for me to say my name.
All right. Well,
Did you not do that?
Cut the three cam, Aaron, because apparently.
Hold on. First, we gotta let everybody know, just in case you forgot it was Bossy. Here she goes.
Yeah. Hi, Bossy.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi, Bossy. How are you?
Hey.
I was
Are we
about
live?
to. Yeah, we are, I believe, live on TWiB FM, and you know that we pre-record for Blackness.tv. I was about to give you like a warm introduction, like I was literally setting it up. I was about to talk about it, like she's been gone, like doing stuff, whatever, and then you just stepped on it, just like
You paused. I thought the pause was
The pause
now
was-
you come in and say your
When did I ever have you introduce yourself, madam?
things have changed.
You were about to. You
I
were
don't
about
know
to receive you were about to receive a queen's welcome, madam.
You're a conglomerate now. I don't know what's going on.
And by the way, your mic. I don't think you're talking into your microphone.
I am. My microphone is right here.
Yeah, you need to
there
be
we
in
go.
the shot.
You're actually
There you go.
talking to your
Right
microphone.
there.
Bossy was for those who might not be familiar with this. Bossy was the original host of what is now known as TWiB Prime, which was TWiB Radio, which was TWiB IU, which was in fact Blacking It Up. And the podcast empire all spawned from this moment here, especially with me telling Bossy, I have ideas. And no one thought it was going to work. No one thought it was going to work. Also, Aaron's here. Hey, Aaron. Listen, Aaron, you screwed up the introductions here. I always give great introductions, and
I'm sorry.
Are you really?
Have
Yeah,
staff now. I
you
don't know
have
what's
to-
going on. I'm
You have to let the story develop. Imagine you're watching the Avengers and Ultron came and went 6 minutes into the movie. You gotta
said
let it.
Avengers, and that was the end of my listening.
All right,
I don't
fine.
know what you're
See,
doing.
I forgot, Bossy. Remember, this is exactly, oh my God, I just remembered this was the exact reason why we had to start We Nerd Hard, because we would say something about something nerdy, and Bossy would be like, I don't know what you're talking about, I don't know what's happening, and we had to make a separate show so that Bossy would not give us that face that she's giving now, because before, at least we were only on radio, so you couldn't see the boredom that actually wipes
It's
over
like
her
literally-
face.
It's not even boredom. It's just
Hold on,
I just don't know.
Let me try this. Hawkeye. I just want to see it because it looked like a reaction where you just you just lost
Hawkeye
your
from
face.
A-Team? Is that not a thing? Is that not a thing? It's a thing, right?
Hawkeye is a character from the Avengers.
It just was interesting because you
I watched Flash.
I mean, she does watch Flash, but you refuse to watch Arrow, right?
I don't like Arrow.
Arrow has the worst start for a show that's pretty good now at this point.
Actually, it's a terrible start. And also, I'd like to point out that I just watched the last episode of Flash, and Flash, I didn't realize how low budget Flash was until the last episode of Flash, where it was just like, huh? Did you watch it, Bossy?
Yeah, Shark
Like,
Man.
like the whole every time they were trying to do something like that was supposed to be like a special effect, it was like really bad. Like the fight things, like it was like how much money did you guys have for the scene?
When
How
he
much?
was running on water to like electric, I don't know what the hell he was doing, but he's running on water. It looked like he was on a treadmill, and then they just like CGI'd like water around him. It was.
It's a little weird. But Bossy, in fact, is back, and we're here with Blacking It Up, and we're happy to have her A lot of
You
folks.
sure?
Listen, Bassey, I'm good to have you here. Now, you might not be happy to be here in about 5 minutes.
God.
Yeah, that's happening.
Can you
So
not?
here's the thing. For those of you, like I said,
story
Bassey
time.
was one of the original hosts of Blacking It Up. We started Blacking It Up literally right after Obama got elected. I think we started Blacking It Up. We might have went on air like right after he got like the inauguration, something like ridiculously close to that. And then we so this is Bassey has been around for a while, and I forgot how the interactions with Bassey worked because, like, I know one thing that people always bring up is this one episode of Blacking It Up where Bassey got caught out there singing Bruno Mars something Grenade, the song Grenade, and it was a funny moment. Bassey apparently her argument was she put her headphones down. So she didn't know that we could still hear her because she could hear us. So clearly we couldn't hear her. That was not the case. We heard her clearly. And she was singing Grenade, and we happened to play it, and it was funny. Ha ha ha! I was not going to do that again. I wasn't even going to bring up the grenade situation. You know, it was like the grenade. It happened. We moved forward until we were trying to do the show today, and we were prepping. Bassey's ready there, and then Bassey's, for some reason, her sound goes out on her headphones. We don't know why. And we're looking at our system. Everything looks fine on our system, and we're like, okay, cool. Bassey actually should play with her headphones. Bassey does not apparently pay attention to the fact that we're sending her messages like through the program. I'm sending her direct messages, or whatever. Paying no attention whatsoever to this. What's your defense, madam?
In my defense,
I'm
guys disappeared from the screen, and then I couldn't hear you. And because I am a good radio person, I turned off the notifications on my phone.
The notifications?
So I was just here waiting for you guys to pop back up on the screen so that I would know that we were ready to start. So I was entertaining myself, waiting for you guys to come back.
So apparently Bassey was entertaining herself, waiting for us to come back, and then we just happened to have this. I'm sorry in advance.
Paparazzi.
Are we recording this?
I'm so reckless when I rock my Givenchy dress. I'm so possessive. My daddy Alabama, mama Louisiana.
Oh my God.
For the record, this only took about 6 hours of interaction for us to get back to this point.
Like we haven't been on air in 5 years. Bassey has not been back on air since like somewhere in 2011, and somehow immediately we fall right back into the same situation again.
There's a microphone here. I'm at my vanity, so there's a mirror there, and I can see myself here. What was I supposed to do? Just sit here quietly?
You left Elon and I with no choice but to record that.
It would have been irresponsible for us not to record you doing that. By the way, all the animated GIFs, just to let you know, all of them. Just like all of them. Like soon as this is over, that's exporting over here. I'm just putting out.
This was fun. Thank you so much for having me.
It's
you
fine.
Can't quit. It's we just came back. You can't quit.
Also because you already hired your own stunt double.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. We will do the show just with her.
Oh my God.
We're recording all of this.
A straight yellow bonnet. Is that still Formation? Or did it go to T-Pain already? Oh God, yeah.
Here's my thing. I don't know what you're doing.
I did the nene.
Because sometimes you were doing the choreography from the Formation thing, like for like a second, and then you would do make your own. You were like, I am somewhere. I'm doing like the air, the hand in the air, or the way were you waving? Was this what was happening? I didn't understand what you were doing.
She was saying something. I didn't know the lyrics. I was like, I'll just do this until she gets to where I know.
Yeah.
There was a hard part. Like
you were feeling it. You were
it
feeling
all made sense when I was alone. This is what I do. Usually there's choreography involved, but I didn't want to move.
You wanted to be able to see yourself as you
You're
did.
so lucky I wasn't playing Hamilton because there's routines.
Oh wait, you have Hamilton routines?
Oh yeah, as in the entire floor choreography.
What?
So you would be in the background like spitting. Like you would just have your arms twirling and you would just be exalting and then touching your toes and then it'd be all
Have
types of
you never heard
shoulders.
Hamilton?
No.
We haven't actually listened to Hamilton yet. I know that there are some people in TWiB Nation that have actually started the TWiB for Ham hashtag for people who like in TWiB that in TWiB Nation that enjoy Hamilton. I have not listened to it yet. Bossy has taken the time that we've been back together to tell me how ridiculous it is that I have not listened to it. Apparently, because I used to be into Rent, the musical Rent, and I mean I still like if God forbid the song comes out, like I'll hear it, I will break into it, and I'm not. Luckily, there's no video of me doing that. Like if someone could have had video of me singing One Song Glory like at karaoke, and I would actually murder everyone involved, but. I hadn't gotten into this Hamilton because I was like worried that if I didn't actually know Hamilton, like see the play, that it wouldn't make sense. And Bossy apparently has told me that is ridiculous.
It's literally just an album. You're just listening to people singing and rapping. That's what it is.
And you said that but you told me that like the Hamilton soundtrack actually was supposed to be a mixtape before it was a play.
Yeah, before he decided or someone decided to turn it into a musical, it was supposed to be a mixtape of from the perspective of Alexander Hamilton.
Look at your camera,
Said what?
Look at the camera.
I am.
No, you're not. Now you are. No, yeah, you look at it yourself. Now you look at the camera.
How am I supposed to look?
Look at the camera.
Am I not supposed to look at myself? Am I looking at the camera now?
Yes.
I'm not. I'm looking at the mirror behind me. Okay.
Boss is like, I love me and I need to see me at all times.
I don't know what my face is doing. For God's sake.
We've been back
so
10 minutes.
I even agree to do
10 minutes. Matter of fact, you didn't agree. You asked for this.
I did not. You emailed me first when I was in Nigeria.
You said, hey, I want to do Black It Up again. I said, hey, let's make that happen.
No. You said, are you interested in podcasting? I said, yes, I am, but I don't want to do anything by myself. You said, how about bringing back Black 88?
I said, show me the email.
Maybe. It's not an email. It's in DM.
It's in DMs? I got my DMs open. I feel like you are, in fact, making up stories, madam.
My memory is not but what I remember.
So your hella ridiculous memory. You're gonna base it on that?
Sure, that's how it went.
Okay,
I will check my DM.
You better.
When we go off air, because I am a good person who is not touching her phone.
It's fine. Listen, if you need to go and check your DMs, we have a stunt double. We can just slide her right in there.
Oh
you
my
can go
God!
ahead and check
it.
You can go ahead and check your DMs.
Play that again.
Just go ahead and check your DMs.
What is that dance?
I go off. I go hard. I couldn't.
You can check your DMs.
Get up.
She has a phone in her hand.
So I had to do what I could in the chair.
See, I want to point that out, because the whole time, the only reason why that happened was because I was like, but she has a phone in her hand. Like if she has a phone in her hand.
And I was on iTunes. And I turned off my notifications; they wouldn't go off during the show. I was at iTunes.
Bossy, it's great to have you back. This is going. I can tell now.
It'd be good to be back, but I'm not sure yet.
I believe that's not true. I believe that you actually are happy to be here. I feel as if you just don't want to admit. Bossy, just admit it. Just admit it. You're happy to be here.
Ask me again in 5 minutes.
Huh? What?
Ask me again in 5 minutes.
Okay, fine. We do this. I don't know what day we're doing this yet. In theory, on Mondays, and we might bring it back to be more regular during the week, because back in the day we used to do this straight up Monday through Thursday. That's what was the basis of our schedule. But we'll be looking at how frequently Blacking It Up will be on. But we're back, and we actually have a BIU docket. And so we actually are going to separate the TWiB docket and the BIU docket are different, because Blacking It Up and TWiB Prime are now very two different shows. And I mean, clearly, because we might, actually no, we totally would have played the Bossy video on TWiB Prime, Aaron.
It might just be a thing that just plays in general. Like it might just be our hold screen, before we air. Support independent media, and it'll just be it'll just support.
You try to be a carefree black girl, and
listen, that's the point.
There's
nothing wrong with that. Listen, that's awesome. That's not being exploited.
All carefree, everything.
Yeah.
Okay, you do what you have to do, girl.
I think that's kind of cool that our hold screen is you singing Formation. You dancing out. Support independent black media.
And at some point you'll get to T-Pain. Because
you play the T-Pain section of that. I swear to God.
I don't know. Like I said, I didn't cut it.
Madam,
so
I think that's rude.
There's music for the future.
The T-Pain portion was the worst because I don't. Oh my God.
Why don't you just admit that you listen? It's okay, Bassey. Why don't we hit our BIU docket here? Because it's all types of magic here that we have. Bassey is putting together stories. Because I remember I used to give Bassey a hard time. I was like, Bassey, you're not putting enough stories down. Bassey is the one who put these stories down. I didn't do anything here. So Bassey, hit us with the first story. Let's go.
Oh, can I look at my phone?
You may look at your phone.
Is that allowed?
How else are you going to look at the story?
I don't know what the rules are anymore. Apparently.
Well, I mean, I thought that you might have it on your screen.
What screen? Like this screen?
Yeah.
Oh, you can do that with Trello?
Yes,
I didn't know you could do that. I didn't do that. Okay, so the first story that I have up is one that I care about. Sage the Gemini and Jordan Sparks, who apparently has the worst taste in men because she also dated Jason Derulo, which...
So I have a question.
Sure.
Who's Jason Derulo?
Oh, he's the worst person in the world.
Why is he the worst?
Think about the person that is the worst. Who is your worst person?
Sam Worthington.
He's worse than him by 1,000.
How?
He exists.
Sam Worthington exists.
No, Jason Derulo exists in the douchiest way.
Sam Worthington.
And he stole Craig David's life. And he showed up when...
How did he steal his life?
No, listen.
What?
He showed up when Chris Brown had just... whatever with Rihanna. So he was out of the picture. And then Usher was like, I don't know, having babies or whatever the hell Usher was doing. And then, I don't know, the other guy was doing stuff. I don't know who the other guy was. But so he popped up and was like Chris Usher or Usher Brown and kind of fill this like weird spot. And then he would always sing his name and then he'd be spinning. And then he was like trapping this girl in like a stairwell singing at her. It was very, very aggressive. I didn't like it. But then I realized that all his songs could have been Craig David's songs. And then where's Craig David? In London, not being famous because Jason Derulo took all his songs.
I thought he was not being famous because he chose a amazing career at bagpacking. It's just isn't that
packing?
Yeah, a bag packing at the grocery store. I just like Craig David. Craig David. Craig being light skinned didn't carry him that far. Like he.
Anymore. Actually.
Craig David? He got into like bodybuilding,
so he's like swole, and then he's darker.
That doesn't make you less light skinned. You can't work out until you're darker, Bassey. He might have been in the sun.
That's more now. He is swole and he is browner than he was.
But that doesn't. But I think that might be lighting more than melanin.
I think he just spends all his money in like Ibiza or.
Hold on, I gotta look this up.
I'm looking it up as well.
He's not as light skinned as he was when he was having sex. On
first of all, he's still pretty light skinned. But the thing is now he just like it looks like his face didn't keep up with his youth. Is what I'm saying. I'm saying here.
He's browner and he looks older because Jason Derulo is sucking his soul.
You can't blame Jason Derulo for this man's. That is rude.
That is also Hotep is all get out. Like I need someone to just walk me along the thread that connects Jason Derulo to the failure of Craig David.
The worst person in the world.
But what did Jason Derulo do to you personally?
Doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter. I'm this passionate about my disdain and dislike for him. Doesn't really matter.
Okay, so I listen. I went and I found this Craig David a recent. Aaron, could you pull this up? He doesn't look. He's still light skinned. That dude is still light skinned. It's all get out. It's just not.
He did. He is. Yes, he was yellower in his peak.
I feel like this is just the color grading on his picture. Like he's still light skinned
all the time. He's darker. I'm not saying that he's like out here being Wesley Snipes. He's just darker than he was when he was.
I thought Craig David was doing.
What's that song where he has sex on Thursday or Saturday?
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, something.
You make love by Thursday and Saturday.
Yeah, but at that time he didn't. He looked like his face got more angular. Like it's like.
Everything about him changed. His face is different.
But it's not Jason
His
Derulo's
body-
fault. Is my point. Jason Derulo
Yes.
did not like. I feel like
Yes.
you're saying that Jason
Yes.
Derulo was standing over Craig David's body and like sucking in his youth and
Do you know that
talent.
he wasn't? Do you know that he wasn't?
All right.
I'm gonna go on. You know what? I'm gonna go on the record and say like I know for a fact he was not standing over Craig David's body and sucking out his youth
You
and
know
talent.
what? Maybe Bossy may be onto something.
terrible.
I think maybe that's why Craig David had to work out because he has to level up and get himself right to to battle because he lost to Derulo really badly years ago and he just and he plummeted off the side of the mountain and he was like,
Derulo cheats.
whatever happens, Craig David needs to get his shit together, and that's why he's so swole and tan, and that's why his forehead's so shiny. Is because he needs to be ready for any and all attacks from
Derulo?
these
Is that
savage.
what I'm hearing from this?
What?
Are you Team Derulo?
I'm not Team Derulo. I'm acknowledging the one man's struggle to regain something that he's lost because of the terrible, tyrannical Jason Derulo.
I think you understand. Like we are all, like we have all accepted our old and blackness in here. Like we don't know Jason Derulo. What? Who? What? Where? What guy?
Exactly.
Even though,
That's all
and
he
again, I would like to point out, Aaron, this was Craig David when he was like all kind of popular and stuff, and that's that he's about to say he's like a little bit more tan.
He looks like Lloyd Banks' brother.
What?
He looks like Lloyd Banks.
He has the baby hair on the side and everything. Like he was trying to rock that I'll be sure off on your own stuff like which was why light skinned people. That's what they're doing. That's what they try to do.
How am I older than you and you're referencing I'll Be Sure and I don't know what you're talking about?
You don't know I'll be sure. You don't remember I'll be sure and the baby
I
hair.
don't know what song you just referenced or album or movie.
Well, I was just mocking I'll be sure in general.
Oh.
I just have random I'll be sure shades sometimes.
Proceed. No, I understand because I hate Jason Derulo.
No, but like no, I don't. My hate is not like you. Like if we're gonna have like just like completely unreasonable hate, then we're gonna have to go to what? It's completely unreasonable. If we're gonna do that, then that for me it's Sam Worthington. I admit I'm not a fan of him. I feel like Sam Worthington. He's a dude in Avatar, the white dude. You never saw Avatar? Terminator Salvation.
Does it have aliens in it?
It has a blue African Native American mix. You ever seen that movie where they're like on a planet and they're like just like mishmash of like whatever white people think black and Native Americans people act like, and then they like worship a tree and there's like
I didn't see it.
I want to
watch fantasy stuff. The only you know what I saw? I saw Guardians of the Galaxy.
But that's what I mean.
Did you like that movie?
It was very funny.
So so that means you do like that type of stuff. You just need to find the ones you like.
I like it to be funny.
Okay.
Or I don't like dragons. I don't like people dying.
All right.
Okay, what do you mean you don't like who just dislikes dragons? That's a weird thing.
Not a lot of movies actually have dragons in it. Like there's How to Train Your Dragon. There's The Legend of Smog, and that's pretty much it for the dragons in the movies.
Yeah, it's not, I mean, there are more dragons. Okay, Bossy, this is the dude. This guy right here.
Dragons and Harry Potter. I've never seen it.
Do you recognize this dude?
This is Sam Worthington.
That's Sam Worthington. Recognize that guy?
Yeah. I can't see anything. I see y'all.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
That doesn't make sense. Fine, you can't see him.
You? I see Aaron. I do not see Sam Worthington.
Come back. Well, then you know what? Then you're just like you good for you.
What
because
else
he was
what else has he been in?
He was in that remake of Attack of the not the Titans.
No, he was
Titans movie.
No, I thought he was in
Clash of the Titans.
Oh yeah, the mythological thing. Yeah. He was in that, and he was also in
So he's in all the movies that I wouldn't watch.
And he was also in Terminator Genesis or Terminator Salvation. Just Google Sam Worthington.
Was he in a rom-com?
I don't.
Did he make out with Anne Hathaway in any movie?
He might have.
We wouldn't know. That's where our Venn diagrams separate. So on one end, there's the movie wherever he's romancing Anne Hathaway, and then on our end, it's the movie where he fights Zeus on top of.
Yeah, I currently I don't see like. And Aaron, did you know that Sam Worthington also voiced the voice of Alex Mason in Call of Duty Black Ops?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't. Now I know why I hate that guy so much.
All these words I don't know in this order.
You know what? You can Google some of this stuff just to be a sport.
No, she doesn't. I assume that like
Did she
my
follow?
feel. Honestly, you have to get back on camera.
Come back. You have to be on camera.
Yeah, I assume maybe Sam Worthington is in the same world because like I know nothing about Jason Derulo. The only thing I know about Jason Derulo is that people say that he looks like he needs a shower. That's all I know.
Okay, I will defend him on that one. He's a little bit too clean. And he wears spiked gloves and
I
leather
don't know.
spiked jacket.
That upsets me.
He's just annoying.
Everything
He's
you
just
said
the
to me
most
upsets.
annoying person.
So
And
again,
he sings his name in literally every song.
I mean, but that's
every
what
single song.
rappers do that all the time. That's how
He's
you know
not a
who's
rapper.
rapping.
There's a YouTube clip with just clips of him singing his name for like 20 minutes in different settings.
I mean, I feel as if like that's just like your right as an artist to like to do that. Like I wish I could just yell my name out in the middle of something, like on my set, or like if I'm telling jokes and I get to yell out like Elon James White, new shit, like something like that. I don't know, like that'd be great.
For some reason, even that I accept.
If I did that, if I was doing that in the middle of a joke, you would not accept that. I'm like, hold on, everybody. Elon James White, new shit.
You, but it wouldn't make me hate you.
What
if
I was a poet and did it?
I don't know anything about poets.
Really? Know nothing about it?
Really?
Not even
Nothing
a
at
little bit?
all?
But, speaking of random names, have you heard the latest Chris Brown remix?
No, because I don't pay attention to Chris Brown. Actually, I might have heard it. They play it on the radio, but I don't know what it is.
This one they're not going to play on the radio.
Oh.
It's called F You to Sleep, but not F.
Oh, there's no like a clean version of that. They always make clean versions.
This one.
I mean, remember R. Kelly and what you call it and Biggie? I'm effing you tonight.
Oh. Well,
so
okay,
they made us. I'm loving you tonight was what the
in fairness,
remix.
I don't listen to the radio. I listen to Hamilton in the car. So there's that. But I heard because I was on YouTube. I heard the Chris Brown featuring Usher and Zayn, formerly of One Direction.
I'm sorry. But those words don't go together.
Yes, they do.
Zayn, Chris Brown, and
Usher. Listen, I was also against Zayn in the beginning, but Zayn, because I felt like in the boy band,
I'm against Chris Brown. Forget Zayn. Like Zayn is just like I just like random white dude. Like Aaron, are you hiding from the camera now?
Zayn is not white. Zayn is not white.
Okay? Is he not? I mean, I thought One Direction was a bunch of white dudes.
It was a bunch of white dudes, and then Zayn, who is not white.
What? Okay. I mean,
Google
what is he?
time.
What is Zayn?
Zayn Malik.
What is Zayn Alec?
Malik.
Why do you know these things?
I was in Nigeria for a really long time, and there's not like a whole bunch to do sometimes, and they'll take the lights out, and then all you have is your phone, and so I want to know what's happening in America, but then they show you stuff that's happening in Britain and
he's Pakistani. He's Pakistani.
Yes.
That's what it seems to be.
And
okay.
half Scottish or something like that.
Okay, but I mean, half Scottish, half Pakistani. Doesn't all right? What? All right.
He's fully Pakistani. He's Muslim, so
okay.
He's more Pakistani, I think, that he is. You made me miss my entire point. What was my point?
You were talking Jason Derulo and breakups.
Screaming names. Okay.
Breakups.
So in this song, Chris Brown featuring Usher and Zayn Malik, there's a part in the song where it's Chris Brown's part. And he's singing nonsense as he does. And he's like, look, I don't sing, clearly.
Actually.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? She doesn't sing, obviously.
Dare.
That's the thing.
So
I'm sending you messages.
I was lip syncing. I hate you guys so.
You totally sing. It was just correcting a fault. This is the problem with having hosted an actual news show for so long, is that we're focused on facts here. So when people say things like "I don't sing," but there's documented footage of them performing a concert, then you have to just let you know that.
I don't know if you know this,
Bassey.
in fact, singing. We're goddamn news professionals. All right,
it's journalism, really.
We're journalists.
So
we take this very seriously, and we have facts that differ with what your story here, madam.
Next show, I'm wearing a lady suit, and I'm going to be very calm and professional.
A lady suit.
We're going to talk about
I don't know if is that I don't know what the term is for it.
What's a lady suit?
I don't.
Clinton wears them. They call
pantsuits.
They call lady
pantsuits.
They call pantsuits. They're not called lady suits. They just call pantsuits on a woman. Like I'm going to wear a lady suit. What? That doesn't even make. What?
I thought they were called lady suits.
Lady suits. If you walked in the store and said, excuse me, sir. please see your lady suits collection. They'd be like,
Why
madam,
are
I don't know what you're talking about. Your lady suits. Clearly you have lady suits here.
Suits already have pants, so why would you call them a pantsuit?
I don't know. Talk to your gender. I don't know why you guys are doing that. I just was told they were pantsuits.
Are you sure they're not called lady
All right,
suits?
I will Google lady
we have to
suits
Google
right
and
now.
see if lady suits is like a synonym at least. Let's get you off the hook real fast and see if maybe it's something.
There's something called lady work suits. There's a website called Ladies on Macy's. At Macy's, apparently there is a department that says it just says ladies suits, suit up style, but it's not called. But it's not a pantsuit. It's not what you're talking about. Like these are like what's like skirts and stuff like that. So
Can't
no.
just say they're called lady suits.
Okay, lady suits. All right. So what we've learned today is you don't exist if she can't see you. Suits. If she can't see or hear you, you literally have disappeared into the ether. She hates
I don't know
Jason
how the
Derulo.
killer survived, to be honest. I don't know how she did it because
Oh my god.
I couldn't see or hear you, and I just did not know what was happening, so I entertained myself.
We know, and you slay. Okay.
You do slay.
Why are you telling me about Jason Derulo again? I really forgot.
I don't even remember.
It's a
You were
story.
saying-
He was
you were-
dating someone.
you were
I mean, but
explaining why.
Oh no! Wait, hold on. You were also trying to explain the stupid Chris Brown song that I don't know why I'm paying attention to. Him screaming things.
To it.
Why?
Listen to it. Because I said so.
Okay.
But also because it's like they're singing dumb stuff about, beds or whatever. And so
If he's effing you to sleep, I'm imagining that it's not just beds. They're singing about.
He's in a car. You don't know his life. You don't know what he does.
But effing you to sleep, effing you to sleep into the car seems a little bit weird. It's like I'm gonna eff you to sleep, and you're gonna be like really uncomfortable when you wake up because the car, like I'd say, you're cricking your neck. I know that seems like a bad place to eff someone to sleep, Bassey.
Listen, the whole concept of being effed to sleep does not sound appealing to me.
It seems weird to me. Like I feel like you're not supposed to fall asleep in the middle of that.
I don't see how that's prowess. I don't know how that's a bragging right.
Well, I assume that the concept here is that they're effing you to sleep, meaning that they're making you yes, you're so exhausted from the hours of lovemaking that was occurring that you are now tired.
God damn it! After you come, if you go to sleep afterwards, it means you were fucked asleep.
No.
Yes.
I don't think that's what they're trying to imply.
Yes, that doesn't mean. Yes,
No.
I mean you could be fucked asleep in 3 minutes.
No.
That means you're incapable of rounds. And
Listen.
Nothing.
Palate cleanser. Palate cleanser. I feel hamstrung. I feel like
Purity. How dare you? Why are you keep playing it?
Oh, it was a palate cleanser because you were about to out yourself. So we were just gonna be like, we do not need to know all this personal information about one of our co-hosts. She restricted.
Apparently she's about rounds, and if you're not about rounds with Bassey Ikpi, you screwed up.
You gotta have that high
You
turnover.
you better like get your shit together. You better get
have
some
your-
Gatorade, some
You
shit.
better drink your green juice.
Right.
Pineapples.
You
have
get
the
it.
kale.
Sabbatical.
Do some sit-ups before and push-ups beforehand.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Gotta not have coffee. You can't have any unnatural chemicals in your
Nope.
body. Matter of fact, I recommend before
Herbs.
it's time, just go on like a 30-day fast.
Herbs.
Just like juice and like vegetables.
Just eat herbs and rub herbs on your body and your provinces. Rub herbs on yourself.
And becoming one with the earth and trying to understand myself.
That doesn't mean that you haven't gone rounds apparently because you had
Yes,
an
it
opinion on
does.
it.
I am.
You have a child. I know that things
He's
have
9.
happened.
He's 9.
It's been 9 years.
Okay, he's 9 years old.
So you're a hyper efficient 1-for-1. 1,000%. That's
Yes.
you. Good to know.
That's it.
That's
right.
it. Never happened.
Never, no
Never
more.
again.
It can only happen once. It only takes once.
It only takes one. That's true. But I just you seem to have opinions on things, Bassey. And
I
so,
read.
Huh? You read?
Yes.
Okay.
That's how I know these things.
Really? Okay. I thought you just sang Hamilton a lot
Well, I do that too, and the choreography.
and do choreography and read, but no sex.
I'm on a sabbatical.
Right for 9 years.
It's not even a sabbatical. It's like a critically important like Navy SEAL mission. Like you went in, it was like a strike mission. You went in and you came back out. Mission complete. That's it.
Oh, look at Bossie's face. This is the best part about it is before it was just silence. We didn't know what was happening when we'd say these things, but now look at it. We can see what you did. Oh, this is so great.
Terrible.
And we can look at your face and then we can snitch on you. Who this?
That's Bassey
getting
Ikpi. It's
snitched on.
Bassey Ikpi.
Just
I
in case
see
you
how
were
it's
on.
gonna go. This is me against you guys.
No, it's not against us. First
It
of all, you do realize at any point in time, I will throw Aaron under the bus if necessary.
Let's
It's
do
not,
that now.
Huh?
All right.
For balance sake.
I mean, you do realize that Aaron in the control booth, we referred to it as the masturbation booth, right?
It's because I'm always masturbating.
'Cause apparently he's called masturbating Aaron.
Now the best thing about it is that Bossy has not absorbed this as a joke or an exaggeration at all. Like now she lost all the color from her face. She's genuinely mortified. She's like, Aaron!
Listen, I mean, we were mortified when we found out you were masturbating in there. It was a little bit weird.
It's been a long time. I do not know your lives. I don't know.
We moved to the Bay. Aaron started masturbating in studio booths.
Listen,
It's like, what
anything is
happened?
possible at this point. I don't put it past any of you.
Any of us? Well, madam. Madam.
You're having a baby,
I'm having a baby.
a child, a
child.
human being.
And apparently I sired it. I'm still not okay with that. I told Bossy this, and Bossy's response was, "Are you catfishing me?" Like as if like how I don't even understand how that would be a catfish. It's like, Bossy, I'm having a kid. Like it's like I'm not. What? How's that catfishing? Yeah, Bossy just didn't even believe me. She was like, no. Emily's pregnant as shit right now.
I do like to believe that you broadcasted directly into Emily's stomach and then impregnated her. Like I don't like to think. I don't think of you as a. I don't think of you hitting that off. Like it's not some. I don't know why. It's just not. So I assume
is something I haven't
Yeah,
dealt with.
yeah, I
yet.
know. It's just I figure that you just had a live broadcast. And then eventually Emily was
Do you
like,
think
it worked.
Really, you think like in her uterus? I was like, "What's going on, people? We're back." Like, what the hell are you? What's?
That's perfect. That's exactly what happened.
Yes.
That's not what
That's
happened.
completely reasonable.
That's not what happened. What happened was.
No.
That didn't
No.
That didn't happen.
No.
All right.
That isn't what happened.
That did not happen.
That's what happened. I was
Nope.
like, "Hey, girl."
Nope. There was no boys to men.
It was all boys and men. It was all stroking proper.
Let's rest on Bossy's face there.
Bossy, we're all adults. We know that these things happen.
I don't want to visualize.
No, I didn't. Okay, first of all, you don't need to visualize it. When I referred to your rounds, I wasn't visualizing it.
I could be talking about guns. I could be pro guns right now. You don't know my life. I could be all about the NRA.
Really?
Shooting off rounds.
Really?
She's a big.
Really?
What's the place? What's it called when you go to shoot? The range.
The gun
shooting
range.
The only guns you know about are boop 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 at a club or something like that. You're like club music guns. You don't know about actual guns.
Well, she is a big boxing fan. Just say you're a boxing fan. You're a boxing
Boxing.
fan. They were talking
That's
about
even
boxing.
better than guns. I should have thought of that.
You
Boxing.
should have thought that first one, but we know that's not the truth.
Boxing fan.
We know that's not
I'm
the truth.
very good
Boxing.
at boxing.
I don't believe
That's
you.
how I stay almost fit.
I don't believe you're very good at boxing.
I'm awesome at boxing.
I don't believe you.
I mean, I can hit anybody, but when the guy's holding the,
So that means that you're not
the
good at
guy's
boxing.
Holding the
Bossy, literally, you just negated your own being good at boxing in seconds of you saying you're good at boxing.
I've never had to hit anybody with.
So
my
then you're not
boxing.
good at boxing.
I had to hit the guy's mitts.
So then that's not boxing, Bossy.
It is. I
What-
paid
what-
for it. He said it was.
Okay, you can pay for a lot of things and they can say what it is, but that don't make it true.
Let's talk about something else. 'Cause I don't
Okay,
know
let's-
what-
We can't even change stories because we haven't gotten to the point.
Because
of
the whole point is
original
just Jason
story.
Derulo. I'm trying to get to this Jason Derulo story, but like, then we got
It's
stuck
not
on.
Jason Derulo story. It's a Sage the Gemini story. But the most important story
wait,
is
we're
this
still about Chris Brown.
song I need to tell you about.
Please
That's
tell us.
Tell us about the story.
We're going to sit here with bated breath about this goddamn Chris Brown
I'm
song.
gonna cut right to you. Like this is your
Cue it
segment.
up.
This is
Cue it
your.
up.
This
No,
is
we
your segment.
don't have it. Like YouTube, like we can't be doing that. They'll yell at us.
Who?
YouTube.
I don't really do.
All right. Well, I guess I'll tell her. Because we're more professional now, we broadcast via YouTube, and YouTube really, really, really hates when you take copyrighted material. Within seconds, you receive an email telling you to cut that shit the fuck out. Love YouTube. Yes. So you have to really be careful of what you put on
And,
YouTube.
and we're a legitimate organization, Bossy, so we can't be sued. It would be bad for us. We have to pay people. Aaron has to eat and stuff. Like we can't. Like we have staff. We have to pay them.
Covers of songs. Can you
What?
play those?
We can. I think we can play covers of songs. Actually,
But
that
I
actually
feel
gets
like
around.
I feel like the intensity would be lost.
But just tell me
on
what
it.
happened in
Okay,
the
so
song.
what happens
There
is
you
Usher
go.
sings his part, and it's weird and gross because it's Usher. And then Chris Brown
Usher
sings
is
his
allowed
part.
to. Usher's allowed to sing and sex stuff.
What's gross about Usher?
I thought Usher known for like R&B songs and
that was what
and
his
sexy
thing
folks.
was.
Yes,
he has sex
is.
with lots of
But
women.
I mean, he
when
made a
he's
whole album
children.
about sleeping with his side chick.
Didn't he
Chris
lose?
Brown and Zayn are children. So Usher
Chris
popping
Brown's
up is
not
just like,
I don't think they're. I
Chris
don't think
Brown's
they're.
not a kid. He's 26 or something.
can I finish talking?
There you go.
I mean, but he's 26.
Here's your segment. There you go.
Is he 26?
He's 26 years old.
Got a name?
Who? Chris Usher?
Chris Brown.
Chris Brown is not a baby. He's 26.
He's 26.
In my mind, he's like 16,
I
running.
know. We were. That's why we all don't like him.
And Zayn Malik is
20.
23.
Yeah, these are grown.
20.
These
That's
are
a
grown.
big
These
deal.
are grown ass men.
At this point, he might have been 12, but he has a sex song too called "Pillow Talk." It's actually really good. So
But
in
that
the
was okay.
song,
Okay.
That
Chris
song was-
Brown is singing about his ex-girlfriend. You know, the ex one.
I paid no attention. The only thing I know is that
Her name was
apparently
Karuchi.
he hits women. That's what I know about him.
He was his ex-girlfriend. They broke up a year ago, so he's singing about
And
her.
his
He's talking
girlfriend's
about
name was Karuchi.
Karuchi. Yes, Karuchi Tran. She's half something and then also black. And I
All right.
wanted.
With all due respect, we're just gonna need like
He's half something and black.
You can't yada yada your own segments. Like you just need to
So I was
we're not
gonna
even.
say Vietnamese, and I was like, that's racist because I don't know for sure.
All right, you can't do
And then
that
I wanted
either.
to say Asian, but then I
That's-
was like, maybe she's not Asian.
I guess
So
as
I don't
long as you
know.
avoided saying Oriental, then I guess we're in the clear. So fine.
I wasn't gonna say Oriental.
I know that's what I'm saying. I guess since you didn't know, I guess you just went wide around the whole problem and just yada yada it.
I
Anyway,
the fact that she was black. Though.
this mixed
She's
race black
Vietnamese.
woman. Okay, she's
actually
Vietnamese.
it's Vietnamese and Jamaican.
Okay.
And Jamaica. Oh, okay.
Which, by the way, guess how I figured that out, Bossy?
Because their last name is Tran.
No, I Googled it. Why would you think I
Oh.
would guess based on why would I have that information based on her last
I don't want to
name?
be here like, oh, excuse me, while I type things on this mini computer
Use
device.
your screen. You have a computer.
I used to get in trouble when I would type.
Yes,
while
don't
we were
type
on
because you
air.
type too loud. You type too loud.
Don't tweet. Just- you can
don't-
type
don't-
quietly.
Don't be doing.
I have
Yeah,
an MacBook Pro
you
now.
you
I think
used to
it's
be
quiet.
you used to tweet and then like laugh at things that people tweeted back at you
Right.
during the program.
That's why we had to stop you. I forgot why the rule about no social media during the show happened. It was Bossy. Bossy was the reason why we had to make that rule.
So we don't mind you
and I
typing.
made
Just
your lives better for it, didn't I?
Clearly, Bossy.
wouldn't
You,
have-
you,
we-
you bring joy to my life.
Thank you.
You know why,
Why?
Aaron?
what are you talking about? You think I'm just gonna play this thing and insult?
Oh my God! Why are you doing this?
Look at the stank face when she hit that nay. The stank face. Hey, Bossy. 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 What were you taking someone to Red Lobster about?
I didn't even say that part
It's
out loud.
because
I mimed that part. I didn't even say that part out loud.
it's true. But she would take
I
someone to
came
Red
back
Lobster
with the chopper.
if.
Do you? I mean, so you don't even understand? Like you don't take dudes to Red Lobster.
Well, you take people to Red Lobster if they graduate from college.
Father's
If they
Day.
just got a new
I don't really
job,
like.
Father's Day.
I don't like Red Lobster being turned into a sex den. I don't appreciate
But guess what? It is like real talk. It just is what it is. I went to Red Lobster a couple like about 2 weeks ago. I took a big ass picture outside like with 2 thumbs up.
Mission complete.
Actually, the best part about that was I took the Red Lobster picture and all I did was I said submit it with no comment. That picture by itself got like 600 likes just based on no one not saying what it meant. Why I was at Red Lobster, and it was the best part was like reading the comments on it, Aaron, because some people understood what the reference was, and other people didn't. Other people were like, "Oh yeah, I really do like the biscuits."
Yeah, that's great. It's
Yeah,
really-
no, like
Yeah.
sometimes I like to go once a year. It's just like, okay, no, that's not what happened.
I
That's
just
not-
shrug. I just shrug on people.
white people.
A lot of them were. At this point, like, white people. Yeah, it's I feel bad because white people don't know what it means. They're like, should they even know?
White people didn't understand the entire song.
I failed. I failed this. I failed. I realized I went with Tara's grandma to celebrate her 80th, and I was wondering, should I explain to her what this all means? And I was
well, I mean, it only means that if did Tara pay for you at Red Lobster?
No, her mom paid for a chunk of people, and then
then it doesn't even.
I understand,
count.
but I realized I realized I messed up because I was like, by the time I left, I was like, oh, she would totally have gotten it because she's a funny old lady. So I was like, fuck, I should have told her because then she would tell other people, and then 80-year-olds would get, everyone would know.
And they're getting it in, so they'd be there all the time.
They don't give a fuck.
Old people. That's like apparently like there's like a high rate of like STDs in old people because like they're just getting it. Like I can't get pregnant.
Exactly.
But Aaron, cut to that. That's me at Red Lobster right there. See that right there?
Let's get a shot of this here.
That's all.
I can't see any of these things.
You can't see. I don't think you can see some of the clips that we put through the video. But
I can
stuff.
see myself
dancing
a formation.
Apparently, you can see yourself dancing.
Oh, I see. We'd have to put it on.
Yes,
export.
we'd have to put it on the director system. That's why. Sorry about that, Bassey. We'll try to get you to see those things later on, Bassey. We care. We want you to be okay.
Glad that you.
So what about Chris Brown?
I don't even care anymore. At this point, it doesn't even matter.
It totally matters. I need to know.
I feel like maybe we should save it because you need to like listen to it so you know what I'm talking about. But in the song, again, they're singing.
Karuchi.
He's singing about his ex-girlfriend, and he's singing about how much he misses her.
Vietnamese
and
black.
It's been a year. But then he says, I know you want me to say your name. And so I'm thinking he's going to sing her name like all, Mariah Carey, like just like, oh, like Karuchi. Instead he goes, Karuchi. And then he goes back to singing the song. And I was like, I'm sitting here like, maybe that's not the most frightening thing. That's not cute. That's not sweet. He screamed her name like he jumped out of the bushes in the middle of his song. I mean, you have to listen to it. It's frightening.
Is it possible that that's how they rolled? Like they were, I don't know.
Maybe they're both young
yell
people.
at each other.
I don't know what 26-year-old people.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Maybe they scream each other's name.
I have to explain to people all the time. Me and Emily's relationship because we otherwise people might be worried.
Hi, how old is Emily?
Emily. Oh my God, Emily is. I don't know if she wants me to say that.
I don't think she'd like
that.
Is
of age?
She is of age.
She's legal. Duh.
No, I got an underage woman pregnant. That's what I did.
No, I don't. For me,
you said, is she of age?
Well, okay. Somebody I know.
That's not you.
It's not me.
It's not you.
It's not me.
It's not you.
It's not me.
It's just not you.
But this person is around my age, and this person is dating somebody who's 22. So in my mind, this person is dating a 12-year-old, as far as I'm concerned. So that's what I mean. Like,
okay, I really, it's really not you now. Okay, I believe that.
Why? Why wouldn't it be? I couldn't pull a 22-year-old. What are you trying to say?
What? I just meant that I believe you that you're not trying to date a 22-year-old. That's all.
No, I'm not.
But you could if you wanted to.
If you could do whatever you wanted to, you are.
Yes, I could.
I mean, but you'd have to go rounds, and you don't do that.
Yeah, they're younger and energetic.
They're just like Energizer bunnies.
I'm on a sabbatical. I work through my relationship issues so that the next relationship I enter will not be horrible.
These are all positive things, Bassey.
It's valid and fair.
I believe in you.
That's right.
Yes.
But you can pull a 22-year-old. Actually,
right, I could.
My issue with 20. Here's the thing. Yeah, I hear about dudes like dating young, and some women that I know that have dated younger dudes. And my issue is that like I don't know what I would talk to a 22-year-old about. Like the universe that like we inhabit are two different universes, and I'm not even that old, but it's just like what are we talking about? What are we talking about? Like you're 22. Like at 22, I didn't the world. It's just not the same. I don't even understand how to explain it.
You don't know the same thing. I have a friend, an amazing writer. She's absolutely one of the most amazing writers in the world. But I think she's like 26, And like sometimes we'll be talking and I'll make a reference that I just think is just clear. And she has no idea what I'm talking about. And then I realized she was 2. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
I flat out said I don't trust anybody who was born after Thundercats was canceled.
When was that? 1988?
89? 88, 89? Yeah.
Do you know there are professional athletes who were born in 1995?
I believe. I know that, and I don't trust them.
I remember when I got my PlayStation for Christmas in 1995. I was super cognizant. I was like, yes, PlayStation. People were being born.
I was in the first year of college in 1995.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no.
But you know who started you know how when you were younger, everyone, like athletes and movie stars and TV people, they were all older than you. And then at some point, they just became younger than you. Do you know what I mean? Like for me, it was Brandy and Kobe Bryant. Like when they showed up, I was like, okay, they're getting younger. And then from that point on, they just got younger and younger and younger. And then like Zendaya or whatever exists now, and she was born in like 2004.
Stop saying words. No one's born in 2004. I don't believe it. No one was born after 2004.
Boogie was born in 2006.
Jesus Christ.
You know what's funny? You know what's hilarious about that? We were talking about something, my sister and I, and we said something about the fax machine. And we have one because it's connected to the printer. It's like a printer, scanner, fax machine all at once. And he was like, what fax? And we were like, what? He was like, what fax about the machine? And we're like, what are you talking about? And then it just hit us that like, of course he doesn't know what a fax machine is.
Oh, I've already accepted like the things that we consider cutting edge because I'm someone who is on top of my technology. I have things and I like to know what I find it fun to have new tech and stuff. And I realize that all the tech I have, my child will look at and go like, Dad, what is this? What are you doing to this? Like you had to talk to your phone to cut your lights on? And I'm like, that shit was brand new, son. When I was a kid, being able to go like, Siri, cut my lights on. That shit was amazing. And my kid like, Dad, like, I just, what? Why are you talking to your phone? That's
like
silly.
One of the worst. Yeah. When Boogie found a CD, he was just like, where does this go?
Actually,
I was just like, I don't even want to have this conversation with you.
I just was mocking my in-laws. I was at my in-laws' house, and they had a stack of rewritable CDs. And I looked at it, and I laughed. I was like, what do you do with this? what do you do with this? And they just like, no. We bought them at some point, and we thought they were of use. And I'm like, there's nothing. I can't even. And they kept saying like, but we can use them at some point. I'm like, I haven't touched a CD in years. I don't know what Like you have USB, you have like USB drives and stuff like that, portable hard drive. I don't know what a CD.
You know what I found?
What'd you find?
You know what I found in my dad's desk drawer?
A cassette tape.
No, a floppy disk. It's the one that taught me how to type.
Oh my god! So is it like the big one, the super big one?
It's the
hard square.
The hard one.
Okay, yeah.
With the metal on it.
Right.
And it was like something you put it. I remember because there's no place to put it.
Right.
But like aliens were dropping and there were words, so you have to type really fast.
I believe I played that game. That helped me learn how to type as well. I played that in high school or something like that. God, like that. If I saw a flop, because I think that's not a floppy disk. That's a what is that called? It's a 3/5. I know it's a disk. But I think it's a floppy disk was like the big ones that actually that you can move were floppy. But
scan disk? Is that
I don't know. No, that's a brand. Bassey. And I'm gonna stop calling Bassey Amani. What? It's not. It was not an Avatar. Go watch Avatar. I mean, don't. It's terrible. It's racist.
It was like 4 hours long. I was gonna watch it on a plane, and I was like, oh no.
I mean, but like it has lots of bright colors.
It's one of those.
Am I a toddler?
No, I meant that
sometimes that works.
As someone with ADD, like as an ADD person, I need things that will keep my attention. Like a really muted, like boring thing. Like I'm not gonna do it. I need something to happen. I like bright colors and explosions. I just do.
Well, that's why I've never seen the Wire.
Why, it's too muted?
It's just the cinematography is like, I guess that's the word, muted. And I also didn't see Veronica Mars for that same reason. Like everything just felt monochromatic. Like it was all yellow or blue.
Well, The Wire was a show about Baltimore.
Yeah, it was
as opposed to like
gangster.
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Right.
Well, I mean, I didn't expect.
It's one of the best TV shows that was created. I hate myself for saying that. I mean,
I was told.
But here's the thing.
I'll watch it one day.
I said the same thing about Breaking Bad. I haven't watched Breaking Bad.
I haven't watched that either.
I know it's supposed to be great. I'm like,
Well, Breaking Bad is one of those shows that, depending upon your militancy level, is impossible to watch because you're just watching this white guy get away with something that a black person would never be able to get away with.
I do have an issue with that.
So at some point, you're like, we wouldn't be able to get 10 feet within this goddamn plan,
right,
of becoming a meth lord. So it makes sense. When I hear black people say, it's funny because when white people say it, I feel like you're just being a dick. But when black people say it, I go, oh yeah, they mean to watch it. It's weird.
But you know what though, the recent trend in television, I'm tired of like the anti-hero. I'm tired of the one that that's doing terrible things, but they're the protagonist this time, and you're supposed to like them even though they're like, you know what I mean? Like it's been happening to The Sopranos. I don't like it. I don't like that trope.
That's the thing. I feel like you can. That's like the show puts that on you, but you can just take that off you. Like I didn't like Walter White. Walter White is a terrible individual, and at some point, once you make peace with the fact that he's terrible, you can watch a lot of Breaking Bad. If you think that the show's trying to make you care about him like in a good way, then you can't watch the show. But if he's terrible,
don't think he has cancer? He starts to
lots of people get lots of like. Listen. Once you, like I said, the show's foisting that on you. Once you push it back on the ground, you're like, oh, fuck this guy. I don't care about his goddamn cancer.
Then why would we watch it?
Because he's really good at his job of being terrible.
Sometimes I like a genre of TV show, Bassey. I refer to as what is it, Aaron? Crap. I forgot the word. It's House of Cards falls into the category.
Horrible.
Not horrible. Like treacherous white people television.
White people.
Treacherous white people television is one of my favorite genres of television.
So like House of Cards and
you know what? Mad Men to a certain extent was treacherous white people.
Okay.
House of Cards. I would argue you could make an argument that Game of Thrones is treacherous white people. Sure. And then I like Spartacus, treacherous white people. You can't watch Spartacus. You can't watch it. I'm not even. There's no dragons.
Oh no, it's because she's on sabbatical and she cannot watch something as ungodly as Spartacus. Where everyone is vetted for hotness. Like even when the guys, I don't think they bring on a poorly endowed man onto the program just in case he's
naked?
Also lots of naked.
There is naked.
Xena gets naked.
There is
penises.
Yeah, yes, there is naked, but with full respect to objectifying all genders. So the dudes are like 7 inches soft, just flopping around, and the women are completely fit and covered in oil, but the dudes are also completely covered in oil. So everyone's.
Are they just naked? Like they're just.
There's
sometimes orgies happen.
Sometimes there's orgies. Sometimes your slave is washing you. Sometimes
and you have sex with your slave while they're washing you because you're aroused.
Because you bring them over there. The gladiators have to clean themselves at some point, so they have to get naked.
There's no reason for them to even put on clothes if they're just gonna go ahead and get them all sweaty and dirty. So they just sometimes work out naked.
Not a porn.
No,
it's not porn.
It's on Stars.
It's historically accurate.
Stars
porn. They have power. Stars is porn.
They explained to me that it was historically accurate. At the beginning of every Spartacus episode, like this show is based on real life something or other thingamabobs.
Oh, is it? I am Spartacus. Is that a thing?
I mean, I don't know if he yelled that. I believe he might have yelled that once.
In the movie, wasn't there a movie with Charlton Heston?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that was an old school movie.
That was
I think it was called Spartacus.
It was supposed to be the first Spartacus. Yeah,
it was the first. Yeah, it was like in the 60s or something like that.
Are they connected? Is it the same sort of?
It's the same. It's based on the same character because the character Spartacus existed. It's just like the retellings are always some weird retelling. This just happened to be another retelling. There was what we know for a fact was that there was a slave named that was a Thracian that was kidnapped and then became a great gladiator and then led a rebellion. That's what we know, and then we know that the rebellion was stopped. That's all we really know. We don't even know where Spartacus' body actually ended. We think he died at this last battle, or he might have got away. We don't know. But that's why they keep saying it's based on a true story or historical events. And it's like, but then we watch the show. It's like, oh, F you! This didn't happen. This did not happen.
Never heard of this show before. There's a lot of stuff that you guys are talking about that I just, you know what I watched the first time when I was in Nairobi? Orange is the New Black.
That's a great show.
I've never watched that. I had no interest in it whatsoever.
Do you like it now?
I wouldn't say that I like it, but I will also say that I watched 3 seasons in one sitting.
So you liked it. You can't binge 3 seasons of something and hate it.
it was like I don't like it. Like, okay, for instance.
Oh wait,
Entourage.
are there 3 episodes? 3 seasons? I think
There
there's
are
only
3
3
seasons. No,
Yeah,
there
there
are 3 seasons.
Oh.
Yeah. The 4th one is coming. Same with like Entourage. Like I used to watch Entourage, and I said this on Twitter the other day. Like Entourage and Girls are 2 shows that I swear I don't like, but I watch. And every time the episode ends, I'm like, what the fuck did I just watch? Like I feel like I just spent some time with some really boring people, and I can't remember anything that they said or talked about. And then the next week,
I can't forgive you. I can't forgive you for Girls. I feel like I understand. That's like with Girls. That's just. I mean, not only is it like that weird story, but it's like peak whiteness on top of it.
It's terrible. It's really, really bad. It's really, really bad, and I have no justification for it. I started watching it on a plane.
Do you have someone around you that can tell you can just turn off programs you don't like?
I don't watch TV. Like I don't watch TV on TV.
I understand, but that
But you
doesn't mean
binge.
I know, but that doesn't mean
I
you
watch
have to just.
I watch on the computer.
You can live a good life. You're a good person, a wonderful person, and you don't deserve to be pushed around
You
by
don't deserve
television
this.
programs.
You don't
can
This is
deserve
how
turn
I
off a program.
procrastinate. I've been working on a book for like 14 years, and so I watch shit I don't like to avoid writing.
I understand that.
It's good that you can come out and talk to us about it, so we can move forward
It's okay.
as a family.
It's not your fault.
It's true.
It's not your fault.
I have to cancel my therapist appointment for tomorrow because
It's not your
I
fault.
don't need it anymore.
It's not your fault.
I'm gonna start crying
It's just
like
not your
that. Goodwill. Goodwill hunting. What do you say? He's like, fuck out of here. Get out of here. Don't touch me. And he's like,
Yeah,
cries
that would
over
never
it.
work on me. I hope someone. I hope no one ever tries it because it would not work well. Aaron, get the mouse off the thing, because it wouldn't work. Because like if someone's like, it's not your fault. I'm like, seriously, why are you staring at me? It's not your fault. No, seriously, hey, what's up? Please, what? Like, just stop it. Stop. Because sometimes people try to give me like a massage, like randomly. Like, hey, you look straight. I'm like, get off me. Like, what are you doing? I didn't.
You know why? Sorry. You know why the whole "it's not your fault" thing wouldn't work on me? Because the first time you say, "You're damn right, it's not my fault." Didn't think it was my fault.
Oh dear, yeah, I'm like, stop. That's wait. First of all, I know what you're doing. I was like, stop. I know what you're doing. I know what you're trying to do. Please stop it. It's not your fault. Stop saying that to me. I swear to God.
I will make it my fault.
About to be my. It'll be somebody's fault. It'll be somebody's fault right now. Stop saying that shit at me. Yeah, it's a lot.
We have
So-
talked about nothing.
Karuchi, what?
Like,
I mean, what?
it doesn't even matter.
Derulo?
I don't believe.
trying
I
to-
actually
I'm trying to
don't.
hold the story together.
I don't believe we've done a single story from beginning to
We
end
did.
and over
Jason
and over.
Derulo.
Not.
Something
didn't.
with
No,
him.
we didn't.
He broke up with Sage the
No,
Gemini.
we didn't know because that wasn't
Wait,
the
is-
point.
Never dating Sage the Gemini.
Oh.
Jordan Sparks was, and she
Oh.
also dated Jason Derulo.
Okay.
He was trying to frame. She was trying to frame the story, and we derailed
Yes, I was
her.
trying to give it
Don't say we-
context.
Okay.
But you know what though? As I was giving it context, I realized that I don't care. I just thing when I put it on the docket. And then today I was like, I don't care.
Jesus Christ. Is this going to be the show? It's just tell me now if this is going to be the show. I was just like, you're going to be putting together dockets, and then halfway through, like, I don't give a shit about that.
I was so interested yesterday. You saw me yesterday. I was just adding things. I was like, yes, this is what I'm talking about. This. And here's a clip. And here's
That's the
link
danger.
to it.
That's the danger
This
of a
is
pop
that.
culture docket, by the way.
And then the next day I was like, don't care. That happened yesterday. I don't care about things when I ain't Jordan Sparks anymore.
Fuck it. More bossy dancing and singing. Let's go. Hey, Aaron, you got to be quicker with that. That should be just...
No, let me find something else on the docket to talk about really quickly.
Might get your song played on
Bossy's phone number.
Legendary rock producer Bob Ezrin. Oh God.
I'm just gonna go ahead.
What the song was that even?
Yellow bonnet.
Oh, that was from the Bill Gates part.
What?
Body? Oh my God! I'm looking for body roll.
Go hard. Take a smile.
Support independent media, everyone.
I'm a star.
Why are you throwing up gang signs? That's my question. What gang signs are you doing?
You literally are acting like the last woman on earth
I think I might
because
have found
you
a
just
number.
you could not get
Still
any
has
text
her
messages
New York number.
for
I
10
think I have
minutes.
Are you flying?
You know how you can do you when you're sitting in an office chair. If I had my ottoman for like, that would be no.
Are you putting them in formation?
Yes. That's what I was doing.
Okay, ladies, now let's get information. I say, okay, ladies, now let's get information.
Oh my god.
You know you're that bitch when you cause all this conversation.
Oh, look at the thing with the lip.
Always stay gracious, that's the advantage.
Look at the upper lip. Let's go.
Stop.
Let's stop. I mean, there's another whole song.
There's a whole song. We're not done.
We're not done yet.
Play the T-Pain song. I swear to God.
We have a whole. We can't give away all of our content so fast.
That's premium content. That's premium content. We can't just be doing that, Bassey.
Oh my gosh! Don't you guys have things to talk about? What's happening in your lives?
Well, I think we're about to go.
We've gone over an hour, so we're good.
We're good. Yeah, sound like shut it down. It's been an hour. Thank you guys for watching and listening or watching, whatever you're doing. Thank you for it. The return again. Blackness. What is this? Blacking it up. 3.0. This is like 3.0. Is this? Yeah, this is officially. Is this 3.0 or 4.0?
Yeah, because the first one was.
First one's Blog Talk Radio. Second one's we return on Ustream, and then the third one we come back we come back and this is blacking it up to 4.0. Actually, honestly,
is it 4.0?
I said. I'm gonna say 3.0 because I'm gonna say that the Blog Talk into the 2 times that we did in 1 year playing with it, that counts as one. Mm-hmm. That's one, man. Then we'll come back. So this is 3.0. That's what I've decided. Thank you guys for listening. We'll be back here next week at some point. We'll have a date at some point.
Well.
Huh? What?
This went well.
Well, it'll be fine. Thank you guys for listening. Have a pleasant evening.
With that futuristic flow. So ahead of their time, and that shit was 5 years ago. Y'all ain't never been ready, yo. Enough is enough. Stop all of the